Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross, see what wants to come out. Check the present, past and future energy. First card out, Seven of Wands. Followed by the Knight of Cups. Past energy, Ten of Swords. Something's done, finished. Something that was causing you a lot of anxiety, you've put a death to. It's finally closed out. This could be a person, place, thing. Some kind of behaviour that you've been recycling, something that's been reprogrammed. It feels like an end to burden, an end to unnecessary stress. Setting boundaries with people, places and things that are committed to bringing you down in some way. It's an energy of liberation, self-worth. You know your worth in the present here. It's like your fight to defend your corner, your fight to defend yourself. Feels like unconditional love for yourself. Nothing can slow you down at this time. Nothing can stop you from achieving what it is you desire. Energy is about to move quick. Things are about to pick up pace. You could be traveling somewhere that's very emotionally fulfilling. You may be traveling alone, or it's like with people that fully respect your energy, that skunk kind of energy, projecting self-respect, attracting those that respect you and repelling those that don't. Two of Cups in the near future. I'll clarify. Two of Cups. This is matters of the heart, something to do with a new relationship or taking a commitment to the next level. It's a very loving, caring energy. It feels like maybe marriage in the traditional sense. Justice in your favour, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. You've learned how to let go, how to trust the process. This is helping you to lay foundations. Keep trusting in the magic of things. It's like if we know what's coming next, what's the point of even living it? How many times can you watch the same film on repeat? How many times can you read the same book before? It's like you know what's coming. The suspense has gone. The excitement starts to fade because it's become so familiar. It feels like as much as you want to know what's coming next, you wouldn't want to know. The beauty in the element of the surprise. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I'm seeing this as a commitment to money, a commitment to growth, growing something in the physical. Committed to trust in the process, not looking for the next step before it appears, staying fully in the present moment. Feels like it's a waste of energy, that you're utilising your energy at a different level. Maybe doing multiple different things, different kinds of energies, different vibrations, around different people, situations, places. It feels like you're being spread thin in some way. That there's a reason why you may need to protect your energy at this time more so than others. It's because of how much you're emptying your cup, how much you're serving, or how much you're doing something. That you need to be sure that you're refilling, that you're taking adequate time to rest, to relax, trying to program resting without guilt, reprogramming something so you can rest without guilt. It's like stepping forward is easier after a rest. Slow and steady wins the race. Not burning out or running out of breath, running out of energy before the finish line. It's like continuing to pace yourself, realizing that finish line's an illusion. There's always something else. There'll always be something you don't know. Come to terms with that. I can't come to terms with that. Something that I'm personally struggling with. I always want to know, curious cat, what's coming next? What's going on? Why is it going on? How's it going on? Who's it going on? But it's hard work, it's effort, it's a drain on your energy, it's a waste of energy. Thinking about what might happen, how it will happen, when really there's certain things we don't have control over, the outcome of things, trying to orchestrate each outcome. That energy could be invested in creating something new, another project, or even just filling your cup back up. It feels like an end to unnecessary worry, unnecessary stress. And when I say unnecessary, it's worrying about things that you have no control over anyway. It feels like finally making peace with this, rising above this. Some kind of understanding about the cycle of life, that everything's temporary. It feels like finding comfort in the unseen, as well as frustration. Clarifier. It's like you see yourself as the Page of Swords, but you're the Emperor. And the Page of Swords is coming through as somebody that's not ready yet, somebody that's still learning. Of course, we're always learning, the student and the teacher scenario. We're always both. However, there's something here about, even if you think that you're praising yourself in some way, or even if you think that you're confident or that you know your worth in some way, it's like maybe you are more confident than others around you. Maybe you do have more clarity, or you feel more confident to take action, or maybe you know more than others or about different things. But it's like you're being asked to really see, remember who you are, really remember who you are. It's like rise as the warrior, rise as the emperor. Think of yourself as such, not as the Page of Swords. There'll always be something else to learn. And maybe you're not fully embodying something, but holding that intention to show up in that way consistently is what you're being asked to do right now. It feels like the only reason why you wouldn't be showing up in this Emperor energy or at your full potential in terms of where you're at right now is because of some belief, or some belief like you're not who you are, not how others see you. It's like waiting to be good enough for something, but you've already been good enough for something. You may be receiving communication from someone that just helps to anchor this in. It's like you're going to see yourself in a new light. And it feels like you didn't even think you was doubting yourself. Yeah. 10 of Wands, yourself, there. You didn't even realise you were doubting yourself until you realise how much you haven't been celebrating yourself in some way. Change. The Hermit. I hope to master yourself. The outcomes moving forward. Freedom, liberation. The Emperor, the Tower, the Hermit, the Chariot. The Moon. Queen of Wands. You're going to meet somebody when you least expect it. It's like you're going to even maybe go out of your way to be on the down low in some way, or it's like going somewhere that you're expecting to have some kind of peace. Intentionally going somewhere where there is no one around so that you can have some kind of peace and quiet, even if it's for a moment or a day or something. It's like something comes to you while you're in the void, while you're in that place. It's going to feel confusing, almost like it's the wrong time for this to show up. But it's not. The High Priestess, Chariot, the Sun, the Sun, the Sun on the Chariot, the Emperor, the Tower, the Moon, the Hermit, the Sun, the Chariot. The Sun and the Chariot's the outcome here. It's a very caring energy. It feels like you're nurturing something in the physical, whatever you're creating. It's like a reflection of your own power, your own love. There's depth to it. There's fire there. It feels like that unconditional love. It doesn't feel like that romantic love in terms of the outcome for yourself. I'll need to look into what this is coming in. But it feels like you having unconditional love for yourself, overcoming something, strength. It's that solar plexus energy. You could be feeling a lot of energy right now. Yeah. Like tension around your stomach, maybe. So just breathe through things, nurture yourself through these changes. Something's shifting, there's huge changes here. Feels like you're being prepared for this. It's going to feel a little disorientating. Feeling like something might be going wrong, but it's the final push, the fall. Yeah, the fall. It's new love. The will on the fall. The Emperor, the Tower, the Hermit, the Moon, the Wheel on the fall, the Sun on the Chariot. Judgment. Follow your intuition on what needs to change. Yeah, the High Priestess. The Star. Like 6, 7 major arcana. The Magician, 8, jumping out after each other. The Magician, the Star, Judgment, the Fool, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Chariot. Something you've been manifesting is coming in full force. I'm seeing like an explosion of light. It feels like something dissolves. An old life, an old reality. Something just dissolves. I'm seeing like a city, a rundown city, and there's this beam of light. And as it fades and you start to see the city again, it's a whole different place. Enchanting. Feels like this person's very charismatic, it's kind of like they've got like their character or the way they show up. It's intriguing. It feels like you're gonna enjoy this energy. Why? There could be some anxiety if you're ever gonna overcome some kind of obstacle. But it's like this is here now, the Empress, 6 of Wands. You're about to receive something if you haven't already. Some of you, it's opportunity, something you've asked for in terms of being in the spotlight or taking something to the next level. It could be being on stage or sharing your gifts publicly or just a lot of attention on you at this time. 4 of Swords, High Priestess, the Star. King of Cups. Yes, like you've worked hard to master your emotions. Rewards are here. Something's definitely closed out. It feels like there could be some fear that something hasn't closed out. Maybe there's not been anything in the physical to really confirm the shift yet. However, it's here, the world. It's time to close something out. If you know anything that you have to put down, something you need to set boundaries with, It's like this is a time to do it. There's huge opportunity here. It's time to commit. Justice, the Hierophant. Yeah, Four of Swords. Feels like there could have been some kind of despair. It's been a fight to create this, a fight to get into this position or to be in this certain place that you're in, internally, maybe in the physical, maybe both. This Empress energy, Emperor energy, regardless of gender. Balancing the masculine and feminine, taking action, that fiery energy. Doing what needs to be done. But then also being in that receiving mode. Knowing you're worthy to receive, worthy of rest. Tuning into your intuition. Enjoying luxury, pleasure. Knowing that it's not just about working harder, but about working smarter and about working authentically, how the energy of authenticity, the vibration of authenticity surpasses love. All it's going to take for you to have this adventure, for you to really make the most of this, is to shift your perspective. Affirm that something's done. It feels like mentally preparing or registering something. There's not really anything to be done in the physical. This energy's here. Of course, there's still going to be stuff to be done in the physical, but in terms of to receive this sun energy, this energy's here. It feels like you could be missing something because of focusing on something else. It's like, what's got your attention? Where are you distracted right now? Yeah, death. It's a powerful energy. The devil. Yeah, it's like fight to hold your position. Whatever you've been creating. It's like learning to mastering the physical and the spiritual side of things. Not fighting to force things in the physical. But still taking action. Overcoming obstacles. Swimming against the current if necessary. But not to the point of where you lose yourself. It feels like you're keeping yourself spiritually grounded. Trusting your intuition. Taking all things into account. Yeah, Ace of Swords. And that's why things are running so smoothly. Why there's so many opportunities here. It's like you slowed down, maybe even been in lack or delayed your own process in some way. It's like you could have had more in the physical. Maybe you've got some, but it's like, or got a lot, but you could have had more. Whatever you've got, you could have had more. There's opportunity to have more, for you to run forward with something in the physical. It feels like instead of saying yes to everything, that you've consciously chosen to do things a certain way. It's like you know your limits. You know your limits. And when I say that, it's like not that there's a limit, but you're tuned into your own energy. You're tuned into your own energy. You know when you need to rest. You know when you need to go. You know when you're pushing it a bit too far. You know when some kind of material some kind of material desire is taking over. You know how to rein yourself in. You know how to... It feels like of just mastering yourself. It's very stable. It feels like you can continue in this way, the way you've mastered something internally, that it's giving this dream longevity, that it's not a case of rushing to the end and then not knowing what's next. It feels like strategically doing something, that there's no accident why you're moving a certain way. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. If you haven't seen already, you're about to see how wise of a decision it has been to move in this way. And it feels like something you haven't had confirmation about. In terms of down here, like in terms of in the physical. It feels like you know, but you haven't seen. That's dissatisfying. It feels like you feel like you've done this for too long, that something should have developed by now. That there should have been some kind of emotional fulfillment, or that going to the next level because of the investment that you've put into something. Ace of Cups. It's like continue to follow your intuition. Do the right thing, not the easy thing. It will pay off. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Stand in your truth. It's like this isn't the time to be entertaining distractions. Page of Cups. King of Swords. Eight of Cups. It's like something may feel tempting to go back to, especially if it's like you're burnt out or you're feeling like things aren't moving as quick. It's like the return on your investment of energy isn't being matched. It's not, there's no, there may be no return on investment of that in terms of the physical, or maybe there is, but it's not to how you feel what you've put in. It feels like this could cause some temptation to go back to an old cycle, to entertain past people, places and things. Eight of Cups on that, Five of Cups on that. It's like if you go back to those things, you'll soon find your way back out of it, because it feels like even if you was to go back to something, it's not like you're going to get sucked into something again. It feels like just even entertaining this energy for a second, for a minute, whatever, for a day, you're going to quickly feel how you have felt, a feeling that you've already come out of. It's like if you do go back to something, it's just going to be a reminder not to. That's how it feels. You intuitively know what this is with the Seven of Cups. What needs to change. The Seven of Cups here is like follow your first instinct on this. You already know. It's like not self-sabotaging this transformation. Because it feels like there's responsibility coming in. Yeah, passionate new beginning. It feels like responsibility in terms of money. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands and the Lovers. It's a fiery commitment. It's something very passionate. Yeah. Hierophant and the High Priestess, the Two of Wands. The Ace of Wands. It's like you're both successful, but there's some anxiety about starting again or moving forward from somebody. Maybe you've met this person before. If you've met this person before, maybe in a different time, a different life. Maybe in this life. And there was some kind of some kind of fear attached to this. Yeah, feeling vulnerable. Or somebody wasn't available emotionally. Something's changed. This could be new. This could be somebody from the past. You're going to know intuitively, 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups. It feels like you've ended something to create space for something you've dreamt of. It's like manifesting that soulmate energy, 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. There's something about a choice. Like you could be in some kind of crossroads situation. It's a choice what way you go. It's like if you're unsure, take time to rest. There's no need to make a quick decision. It's like do what makes you feel good. What makes you, what feels right to you? What has you in a state of celebration? It feels like you want to celebrate someone. Someone wants to celebrate you. There could have been some heartbreak with a fire sign, some kind of trapped energy, feeling stuck. Maybe this is somebody that's coming back. I'm sure this come up before. Yeah. There's somebody here that there's an opportunity to lay foundations with. You're going to know if it's a past person or if you're going to accept this new offer. But it feels like something had you dissatisfied. You may have already ended something once. It's like remember to put yourself first. Be sure what you want. Not getting lost in what someone else wants. It's like stay true to yourself. Temperance, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Feels like you've been guided, yeah, 7 of Pentacles. It feels like you've been guided to close something out. Whatever this is, it may be coming back. Person, place or thing. It feels like a past relationship. It feels like if somebody is coming back, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily communicating with that energy. That's going to be up to you. It feels like a lesson learned. It's an opportunity to close something out properly or move forward. It's like the ball's in your court. But it's like remember what you asked for. Remember what you truly desire. Not settling for something. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. It's a lot of success here, huge success, something you've been working on. It's like it manifests. You take action, something happens, there's a turning point here. It feels like it triggers a turning point. Maybe you put out a project or something you've been working on. Something you've been working behind the scenes on. It's like bringing it to light, putting it out there. It triggers some kind of turning point, or it already has. Good fortune, family, bliss, contentment, whatever that means to you. There's a sense of community, unconditional love. There is new love here. It feels like there's past people wanting to get your attention. You're going to know who that is. It's like you don't have to have anything in your life that you don't want. And just remembering that everything's a choice. Everything.